is a Fox Carolina First Alert Weather Day update.
Coming up on 6:11 now here on your Friday morning, Memorial Day weekend, kicking off for, of course, most of us today, but the bulk of it heading tomorrow with some pretty crummy weather here in the southeast, unfortunately. Remember, we have our First Alert Weather Days coming up for Saturday as well as Sunday, and if you're taking to the roads or the skies, here's a brief overview of your travel weather, and as we've been highlighting here the last couple of days, unseasonably cool and rainy here across the Carolinas, eastern Georgia, right up to about the Jacksonville area. But if you're headed farther south to the rest of Florida or really anywhere north or west of the region, it's looking decidedly sunnier and overall much milder. That region of cool, showery weather kind of expands a bit into eastern Tennessee, parts of Kentucky, and north toward Virginia as that coastal low moves inland and kind of pivots overhead going into Sunday, but then starts to retreat again going into Memorial Day itself. Will trend warmer overall. Temps will moderate a little bit. Memorial Day out of the official weekend itself looking to be the nicest day, but still with a small chance for a few showers. Here's our coastal low here on satellite and radar this morning, sitting just offshore of the Georgia and South Carolina coast here, but a big band of rain, as you can see, leading out ahead of that. The low is expected to arc gradually inland here over the next 24 to 48 hours, thus taking this swath of rain, pushing this in along the coast over the course of this morning, but that rain not likely to start reaching us here closer to home, actually, for about another 24 hours or so. Looking at it here on Future Track, if you are headed toward the coast, getting your travels underway today, well, expect it to get rainier the closer you get, certainly cloudier too. You can see here 8 o'clock this morning from Columbia straight onto the coast, essentially overcast skies. Those showers continuing to hover right along the coastal sections through about noon today before slowly making some progress inland, although you can see that is rather slow based on current trends. Back here at home, we'll be generally dry today with gradually increasing clouds. Small chance in the western mountains, Bryson City, Franklin, for example, of a pop-up shower this afternoon, but overwhelmingly dry here at home for today. It's tomorrow when we start to see that coastal low shifting a bit farther inland. Initial showers starting to push closer to Newberry County, Union County by about 8 to 9 o'clock in the morning. And then that low just gains more steam, starts to rotate inland. Periods of steadier rain still holding around the Columbia area by about 1 p.m. tomorrow, but then tracking in across the rest of the upstate into the mountains as well, northeastern Georgia by about 6 to 7. 8 o'clock, you can see here, for example, tomorrow evening with some showers and storms near the coast. Heaviest rain then continues across our area through the midnight hour tomorrow night going into the first part of Sunday morning, before now it's starting to look more like the low is going to track much farther northwest of us, leaving it to more of a sparse shower chance going into our Sunday. We're still going to keep a First Alert Weather Day in place just because those showers certainly could still be disruptive on the heels of the overnight heavy downpours, but might even work some sunshine into the picture later on in the day on Sunday. So we'll see how that trend continues. But either way, this rain, when it comes through at its heaviest, again, especially late tomorrow, Saturday night, we will be looking at anywhere from about 1 3/4 inches to 2 inches or more of rainfall from about the Brevard, Waynesville, and Greenville areas off toward the east. Some localized flooding certainly possible in those areas, while it quickly drops off to about 1 inch or less in most other spots. But still a good soaking, and unfortunately one that will prove disruptive to whatever your outdoor plans might be going into the next couple of days. Your upstate forecast, nicest day today, and then again on Memorial Day. Problem is the middle there. Saturday, Sunday, 60s for high temps, unseasonably cool to go along with all of the rain and the breezy conditions for a turnaround back to sunnier 70s and 80s next week. Mountains 71 today, small chance for an afternoon shower, greater odds of rain tomorrow and into Sunday with breezy conditions and chilly weather too, with highs only reaching the 50s to low 60s before that turnaround next week.